The Jets fantasy draft franchise. We're going to be getting back into this one here. It's the beginning of 2041 season. And just an outlook at the roster. We got a lot of new players here. Go to the adjust lineup screen just for if any reveals in development. Obviously, they got some good old linemen here. That definitely helps with the loss of the two guys we had. Even though Jenkins is pretty much on par with the player we had there last year. Fitzsimmons is definitely a big drop-off though. Well, not a big drop-off, but a drop-off. Stevens, he could have a big role in the future if we lose Pugh. But overall, we're seeing some drop-offs and some veteran players like Humphrey dropping significantly in overall. I am actually predicting Oliver could end up being a higher overall player by the end of the year, based off of true overall. We should get a development here, reveal here in a moment for. Yep, just after this game, Jay Griffin's development will be revealed. Bonds here, looks like he's not going to have a reveal yet. But we have some good players on this team. Definitely excited for them to begin their careers. Probably going to be looking for a new kicker here in the next 3-4 years, although he has not regressed at all. So he could play for a very long time. Overall, pretty excited. So Hillman was one of them. Our first 5 picks were all hidden dev. The 6th pick was it was normal dev, but he's going to play a role. He's actually going to get some playing time this year, so he should get a little development. Well, let's set the season goal here. I expect to win the Super Bowl every year. It's just the way I am. You win one and you just expect to win them all. We'll do that stuff after the game. I'm not too focused on it right here before. DeMarco Hillman going to be moving into his first backfield survival. We had 5 out of 6 players get gold in the last week's events. Played the tightrope game pretty good there. Oh my, why is he catching up? And I got hit there a little bit. Drew on my speed. I tried to make a move on him. Did not work out. Well, we're starting with the silver there. Not bad at all. On the move. No players will be doing any new events for other than Hillman for the week. All these players have done them before. The other two, well, actually that's not true. Bonds will have a new event as well. But after that, everyone will have done, or next week will be the last new event for Hillman. And he'll have completed all of his first events. Alright, very good start here for Branch. Should be well, okay. We're just going deep here though. Cause, well, we're not going as deep as I thought. But, all I needed was one catch, even if it wasn't like at ×1. Oh damn, he dropped that. But even if it was at ×1, it would have been the first place. Or it would have got us to gold with just a simple catch anywhere. I'm not explaining that very well. I make no sense what I'm talking about. The multiplier being at nothing and just getting a simple catch would have got me to gold, because all I needed was 8 points. I abandoned it. That's disappointing. Interesting. I hate how they play that sometimes. Alright, barely got positive points off of that play. So I'm surprised I picked that. That's what happens when you have a short quarterback. Maybe Bonds is just secretly taller than I think he is. Nice job, Robinson, stepping up. Bonds with his second interception of the day. And that same stupid play messing up a very good start to this drill. I think Bonds is kind of tall. He seems kind of tall. Damn. Yeah, it's going to be a silver. Unless we get a couple interceptions back here. Oh, I thought I had it. Good pat down. Would have been gold had I gotten the interception. Instead, a silver is confirmed. Even with the pick. That's tragic. You need 9,000 in that event, though. Alright, 2 silvers to start the week. Oh, wait a minute. 2 silvers and a gold. Got some more coverage drills. This is the one event I got silver on in the last week. Pick that. Easy. Good job, Robinson. Got a sack. When you get them down to this little short territory, if you cover well... Oh wow, that's crazy. Curtis out here doing baller things. But if you get them into that territory, you could stack up multipliers. Damn, I thought I had that. It's pressing triangle, but he got it out in front of me. Pick that. Job, Tatum. Really close on silver. Need one more tackle. Well, depending how far the catch goes. But now we need to maintain it. So far, so good. Not so good, but we barely maintained the silver. 3 silvers and a gold. We got 2 long hauls coming up, I think. Yeah. Decent start there. He kind of got rolled back, but moving forward well to that point. Got held up there also a little bit longer than we would like. Move Goes through that one pretty quickly, misses the multiplier there. Got held up there now for an extremely long amount of time. Luckily we hit 4, so it puts us in a pretty good position. Alright, hit 2 so far. I don't know how he moved past him. That was kind of crazy. That was almost really bad. No. Get up. I sold him so badly just now. If he didn't fall over, he would have been fine. Silver average has been sealed. That's crazy. Alright, Rogers, what we got here? What we got? Not the greatest start. Missed 2 out of 3, so he got the bronze, but he's got to hit a few more of those. He's got to go out with less, take it less wide. He already hit 4, but he had less time. There you go. Damn. Yeah, this is gonna be a silver. Oh, definitely after that. Alright. 5 silvers and a gold. Opposite of what it was last week. Hope to see those two playing significant roles here to begin the season. We'll have to see though. Opening day keys. I can't believe I missed this. Honestly, I need to see something from the running game. That's been a big thing holding back this offense. The lack of a running game. We're going to test Hillman in that starting running back slot in a live game. If he does not play well, we'll move Patterson into it with the other two as well. And Hillman will just get hardly any reps. We'll go with his strength here this time. It's actually a pretty good upgrade right there. Moving his medium into a tie with his short. Will Rogers getting his first upgrade, which is much needed. We will go run stopper here. +2 block shedding, I like it. Jalil Gilchrist. He's more of a pass coverage guy than anything else in my opinion. Well, obviously better run stopper than anything else, but that's what I see. Based off of his 4 ratings I look at, that's his best way to get on to the field and playing, which he never will. But it's okay. Alright, let's check out the Panthers depth chart. So, Cameron Morgan is still here. Josh Robinson and Dominic Jett, the rookie. Would have liked to see Dominic Jett play a little bit. Maybe he is. I'll check out the other roles, see if he's in one of them. Leslie Jarrett, Juan Baker, and Sebastian Donahue. Michael Kendrick, Bryce McDonald. Okay, it's going to be tough opening game for the interior of our D-line, but the exterior should be able to do some stuff. Revenge game for Carmichael. Quincy Thornton, Josh Webb. Looks like the O-line's going to get a test today. Adam Walsh, Glenn Mills, Jared Vance, Okay, I can see why this team made the championship game now. Fonzo Forbes, Moses Samuel, DeMarcus Johnson, Keenan Priestley, and Sean Stripling. With a very good kicker. Well, he'll have some accuracy issues, but he should be able to get it from pretty far to at least get in range. Or the distance. Definitely taking a step back in overall. So let's just get right into it. We're not going to mess with the uniforms here. Alright. Chip Montgomery ready to get going. Let's see who's going to start with ball today. And it's going to be a rain game today. Did not know that. That's not good. Definitely going to need to rely on the running game. Hint, hint.
With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Should get a reveal here in a second.
Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off.
Alright, looks like we will be getting ball first. Cardinals are the first to fall that we have seen. Titans moving into an undefeated roll.
And we are underway here down under. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Alright, no splash return for the opening kickoff of our season.
Schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense.
Patterson will be out there to start. He gets to the initial handoff, taken down, no gain. Their elite middle linebacker is going to cause us some problems today. And the first pass of the season, 17 yards to Curtis. As you can see, Patterson will be out there for the majority of the reps. And first catch there for Humphrey, gaining 2.
Well, let's get the obvious out of the way. Yes, travel is going to be an issue, but take that aside. How cool is this? An NFL relocation franchise.
And a pass down the middle caught by Humphrey, 3rd and 4. Can we take our first drive past the 50? And a pass outside caught by Curtis down to the 40-yard line. First down. Montgomery has been on point so far today. Oh, I still forgot to look where Colin Long went. We'll have to see if we see him starting anywhere. Unless he just disappeared, which would be disappointing. And off here, first run for Hillman, only getting 2. Gonna need to see a little bit more than that, Hillman. And off the Patterson, picking up a gain of 6 yards, and he's shaken up. What we all feared would happen, a running back injury, and we don't know, and he's going into the locker room. Hillman getting an early opportunity to show what he can do. And he fails to get the first down on his next run. Will we go for it though? This is a good defense. Front seven is cracked, so I'm not going to get on them too much. Field goal unit going to be coming out.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran.
And he hits it. So Hillman not showing much here in his first two runs. Hopefully Patterson is alright, but we know he'll at least be gone the rest of this quarter. Oh my days. I mean, cutting someone will technically give me money to get a running back, if necessary. Oh man, here in his first career start, he's already injured.
And they'll be let out by their 9th-year quarterback. This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially.
Alright, this offense didn't look too good, but we'll have to see what happens. New look defense. It's not off to a good start against the run. Gain of 6. Buffalo defeated by Miami. What a legend. Get them out of here. Trash Bills. Another handoff. Tried to stretch it. Taken down 1 yard short of the first down. Pats barely win their first game. They hand it off again, and he's stuffed. Jet is another rookie running back that was considered by me in the first round. Both rookie running backs stuffed on their first runs, resulting in 4th downs. Have to see which running back ends up with the most yards by the end of today. Hopefully Patterson's back out there, but probably not. Alright, Montgomery coming out for his second drive, still looking for the first touchdown of the season. And Hillman is out there. Audible here from Montgomery. Heavy blitz sent. He hits Hillman, picking up the first down of his career. Big gain there for Hillman, able to pick up 15-ish yards. 14. I like that. I like what we saw right there. Got an audible coming now. Handoff. And he pushes forward for his longest run of the day, 3 yards. I don't expect him to break off any big runs against this front seven. And passing here, off the mark, the rain coming a factor here. I think that was intended for Fuller. At least I hope that was the rain becoming a factor. 5 wide here. Pressure coming, he fires, he hit Hillman. Touchdown Hillman! His first career touchdown is a receiving touchdown. He was not supposed to be a good receiving back, and he just got a touchdown. Massive play right there. Montgomery hit his man. He wanted him to have a good debut, and he's doing that so far. Even if he doesn't get to play very much for the rest of the game, with Patterson possibly coming back at some point, he's proven himself already. 2 receptions, massive yards. He's probably 100 over 100 all-purpose. Good play by Hackett. Loss of 1 on the first completion for Morgan. Very impressive what we've seen here. And a quick pass here. Caught. Gain of 8. Kendrick getting 2 catches in a row now. And he has a man who catches it. Chapman in coverage there, gives up the big play to Jarrett, showing he may need to go into the slot. But we'll still be giving him the full game. We'll see what he can do in this one. If we see more plays like that, obviously we're going to have to make some moves. Handoff here, blown up by Dent, no gain for Robinson. So it looks like Jet is going to be in a similar position to Hillman. And a pass outside to Robinson. No gain, actually a loss of 1 on the tackle by Tatum. Another big play coming up here on this drive. 3rd down and 11 instead of 2nd and 11. A little more risk here. And pressure coming. Sack. Caver and I think that was the rookie. Not Rogers, but yes. The first half sack of Griffin. Is it Griffith or Griffin? Griffin. First half sack of Griffin's career goes right there. The rookies have shown a lot. And believe it or not, it was actually Griffin who sparked the beginning of that pass rush. So he may be low overall, but he has some good moves. And a very good return there on the punt. Could have broke it all the way if he was able to get past that defender that tackled him. Hillman's still in the game. We got 3 blinkers. And a good run of 4 yards. Hillman's slowly getting more and more on these runs as he gets used to the game. Might be getting another handoff here. With Oliver coming across, that pretty much guarantees the handoff. And he only gets 2 this time. 1 actually. Hold on. Yeah, it was a 3-yard run here. It was 2nd and 6. Alright, need a pass here. And Humphrey got bumped there. The pass was mistimed due to that. Can't do that double drag play. Slows down things. And the punt coming here. Not the greatest drive. Hillman wasn't able to break anything out. That really big there, unfortunately. Alright, the Panthers down 10. They have plenty of time still in this game. Handoff here, big gain for Robinson, 8 yards. Our next opponent did get a victory against the Bucks. Handoff here, he's going to pick up the first down, taken down by Irving. Pressure by Dent, but he gets the pass outside, and the rookie Bonds got beat. Morgan is 4 for 4 right now. Both quarterbacks starting out really well. The difference is the running game is not sustaining drives for the Panthers. Technically for us, it's the passing game that's not sustaining drives on some of them. First quarter's over now. Panthers moving well, getting past the 50-yard line. We know their kicker has some good power. His accuracy isn't the greatest. And good tackle there. Klein got the initial contact. Just 1 yard for Robinson. And pass short. Nearly picks out the first down with 8-yard pass there. They are in field goal range, but they want more. And a quick pass, picking up the first down on the drag. I haven't seen the Steelers score yet. Linebackers both stayed too far back.
I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot. And they're right there in that middle ground field goal range.
Still has yet to throw an incompletion, and he starts there with a drop. Was a good pass. Hackett, I wouldn't say he put his seatbelt on. I think he was wide open. Well, he was open enough to make the catch. And coming off the outside, Suttle getting the first full sack of the season. Morgan not happy there. You cannot let that man get free like that. He will wreak havoc in your backfield. Now it's a 3rd and 21, nearly sealing the field goal having to be made here. But if they can't get enough yards, they may not be able to hit a field goal. And pressure coming from the rookie, forcing the throwaway. Griffin has been extremely impressive to this point. They can come out and try the field goal, but it's going to be a lot harder than it would have been if they were able to get some yardage on that previous play. And the kick is no good. He does not hit it. You missed it wide to the left. His accuracy strikes. It's going to be even worse in the rain. Melbourne coming back out. The 3 and out means nothing. And it looks like Hillman is still the back here in the second quarter. He's the only healthy running back on this team. And a pass down the middle cut by Branch. Getting past the 50-yard line. About 20 yards on the play. Hillman might be getting ready for his next run. But an audible here from Montgomery may go away from that idea. And a quick pass over the middle, caught by Fuller, 3 yards on the drag. Definitely a handoff here for Hillman. Never mind, he drops out of it. Humphrey with a catch down to the 10. Great game to start the season for Chip Montgomery and this offense. And handoff to Hillman, taken down pretty quickly, just a gain of 2 there. He's not going to have a very good average in this game. Audible here, pass short, dropped by Oliver. 3rd down and 8 from the 9. They're going to need basically a touchdown here. And they get it. It's Humphrey with a bunch of defenders trailing behind him, showing I'm still the tight end here. His first touchdown of the season, coming on a great drive. He's the first actually no receiver has a touchdown yet. So far, it's Hillman on a receiving touchdown and Humphrey. Which receiver will strike first? I'm predicting Curtis. Fuller is he's pretty good in situations like we just saw Humphrey get a touchdown there. But if we're looking for a burner touchdown, it's gonna be Curtis. Alright, pretty good return here. And he might be gone. No, he will not be, but he is already in field goal range, starting this drive at the 34. Really good return there. Andrew Wise tried to dive out to make a play, but he was unable to get the ankle. Good run there. Or return. And a pass flipped outside, caught, tackled down, loss of one. Tatum with making another play on the outside. And a handoff here now. Good blocking. Picks up a good chunk of yardage. And Trent Irving is going down. Another significant injury here. He's just going to the bench. He should be okay. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Definitely going to hurt the running game, though. Or the run defense. Pass outside, that ain't going nowhere. The backup coming in. Lawrence, Darren Lawrence making a big play coming in for his man Irving. Another big punt or kick coming here, but it's a lot easier. Should be able to make it. You got it this time. We're not going to get a reveal on the Steelers game. They haven't played yet. Alright, they strike their first points onto the board. 3-17 here halfway through the second quarter. They got a good return, and Curtis said, I've got two. Not as good as their one, but it's okay. Good job from the defense so far. I mean, their play calling was pretty bad in that situation, but the defense has only given up a field goal after special teams gave up a lot of yards on a return. Deep pass to the 50-yard line, caught by Fuller. Hillman still the back, likely to see him the rest of this half. And his best run of the day, 8 yards. Actually helps his average out pretty well. Pretty good there. Audible here from Montgomery. And pass short to Branch. He picks up the first down and a little bit more. And pass outside off the mark. I think he was expecting his receiver to come up a little bit, get some separation. Didn't happen. All good. Looks like we got an audible coming up here. Hillman in the backfield. Likely not a run, though. He's open, sliding to the outside. Tackled 2 yards short of the first down. He has 82 receiving yards so far, and you already know he has enough yards to be. He's at 24 rushing yards, so he's not quite over 100 yet, but probably going to get the handoff here. Does not. Curtis tackled down at the 1 yard line. I was almost right. Great play by Curtis there. Tackled just short of the end zone. I wonder if he made it. Not too sure, but we should definitely be running this here. Get Hillman his first rushing touchdown. We don't, and it's Fuller getting the first touchdown of this season. Gabe Branson going down, not a good sign. Alright, 21-point lead here for the Jets. The Panthers get ball at half, and they'll have a 3.5 minute drill here. But if the Panthers don't get a first down, they are going to be giving us the ball back. Definitely looking like it's going to be a blowout victory for the Jets, but we're going to have to see how it plays out. 3 passing touchdowns here in the first half. Well, another element is that we have a rookie running back. It's not shown too much flash in the running game, so they may be able to get some opportunities in the next half. But loss of one already here on the opening play of their drive. Needing to go 11 yards is something they're pretty familiar with so far, but they pick it up. Bonds in coverage. The rookie definitely showing some struggles in coverage. Handoff going outside to cut back inside because he saw a hole, and we have another injured linebacker. We don't have a backup middle linebacker. So it looks like we're going to have Kramer in the middle, maybe Lawrence. It's really shuffling up my linebacking core with all these injuries. And Robinson giving up a big play there that's going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Donahue with his first catch of the game. Alright, the 2-minute warning has hit. They don't get to get another play off before it, but they have 3 timeouts and they only need to go 40 more yards. Can they get their first touchdown of the game? And quick pass over the middle. Hit by Upshaw. He can't hang on. And pressure coming off the edge. We had Caver and Suttle coming off the edge. Suttle's the one who gets the sack. More pressure from the interior, broken up by Upshaw. 4th and 20 at the 50. The Jets will have a minute and a half to go. Probably a pretty long distance, but they'll have 3 timeouts and big playmakers. Looks like they're going to be starting here at the 20-yard line. A lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing.
And passing down the middle hits Fuller on the slant. They're not going to use the first timeout yet. Good 14-yard play to start the drive. They'll probably use the first timeout after this play. They do after a 6-yard pass to Humphrey. They need 60 yards for a touchdown, a lot less for a field goal, but here is a drop after running into a defender. It's not PI. And pass outside, Branch gets the catch down to the 50. This is where the Panthers punted from. We're not going to be using another timeout yet. 30 seconds remaining. It's looking a bit more like a field goal drive. But a pass outside, he hits Humphrey, who gets out of bounds after a 22-yard catch. I thought he was going to go straight out of bounds, but he stayed in to go and make a big play. Still looking like a field goal drive, but another big play like that could change things. And he decides to run it and gets sacked. Not sure if they counted that as a sack. Looked like a designed QB run, which is foolish in this situation. And a pass to the outside, dropped by Branch. He can't hang on. 3rd down and 13 coming up now. We have 2 blinkers off now. And Montgomery floating outside, just throws it away with nothing open, kicking the field goal. Alright. And it is good. Second kick of the season is a good one. Began the half with a kick and ended the half with a kick, with 3 passing touchdowns in between. think the play calling was a little weird at the end of that drive there. Got the big play and then decided to do some weird stuff. But they'll have 7 seconds to answer, likely just to hand it off and end the half. Unless they get a big gain, then they'll call a timeout. But only getting 1 yard there, they'll gladly take it to halftime.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with
Montgomery having an elite opening game to this season, and it's against a really good team, unless they're going to be trash all of a sudden.
We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just
Alright,
outside of
where
Where
Buffalo
was the visiting
got
Dolphins
obliterated
come
by
away
Miami.
victorious on the road.
Where
The Dolphins
is...
with the best possible
Hold
start
on.
to their season, a road victory in the opener.
Where is Byrne?
From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi
Did he get injured in the preseason?
They take on the visiting
Ain't
Cowboys.
no way. Or did he like tear his ACL or something in the playoff game?
Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
And the barely winning is the Patriots. Now I need to find another quarterback. I need to see what happened to Byrne. Because they can start off on a really bad start if he's injured. Alright, seeing some highlights here. Hillman with that massive first touchdown of his career. Hasn't done much in the running game, long as a bait, which is pretty good, but we're going to need to see a little more from him in the running game if he's going to continue starting in this week, which I really hope he doesn't. I like what he's done so far, but I need Patterson back. Find out on the next drive, though. Him going in the locker room is not a good sign, though.
They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's
Alright.
time to go here.
See what they want to come out doing if they're still just going to be doing their strange swing passes that go for negative yardage. The rookie's out there right now. And he coughed it up. It's fumbled and Bonds picks it up. The Panthers are just having a horrible day today. Upshaw able to rip it out. Maybe Kramer, depending on if his hit punched it out or if Upshaw ripped it out. But Brooks or Bonds is able to pick it up. Good play to open here. And the running back reveal will have to wait another play, I think. Pass short dropped by Humphrey. 2nd and 10. And it is still Hillman. Not a good sign for Patterson. Play action here. Pass down the middle. Caught by Curtis. Takes it down to the 5-yard line. Hillman getting the handoff here. Only gets 2. Might see another handoff here. Maybe Thompson gets it. Instead, it's a handoff to the outside. No gain. This Panthers front 7 is definitely causing us some problems. Alright, we got Audible bringing the running back into the backfield. And no one's open. He fires. Hillman touchdown number 2. Hillman is having an exceptional beginning to his career. He's a running back, but he has 2 receiving touchdowns. Toe drag and everything. We'll watch 2 more drives. If the Panthers don't start turning it around, though, there's no point in staying in it. As much as I would love to see if a record could be broken for Montgomery. But I think we're going to see a lot more running, which is why I want to see another drive. And he's going to be going down. Not going to be getting a good return this time. I think the Panthers can just admit defeat. This is probably going to be the blowout of the week.
In this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are
The
starting
defense is ready to get going here. But a good run to start the drive. Robinson's over 50 on it the day.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear.
Could see another handoff here.
And in a league that we talk about every game,
We will. This time blown up by Irving. Welcome back.
let's just say it's been unusual.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Robinson with another
And a good run here. Taken down by Hackett.
after getting 8 yards.
But you got to give kudos to your
3rd down and 3. Can the defense get off the field?
situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it
They hand it off to the rookie running back who picks up the 1st down and is able to get a bit of an edge there. Jet showing some promise here and there,
situational football and
but he's not getting a lot of reps.
was and getting there.
First down, Morgan with it.
And pass here, coverage by Bonds and
He's able to get this one.
Robinson. Jarrett able to pick up 6.
This 2nd and 4. Up the middle.
And off here, it's Jet again. Good gain there.
He'll pick his way down to the
Jet looking better than Hillman in the running game so far.
for a Panther first down.
But Hillman a shock in the receiving game. He is a 66 overall receiving back. And there goes Subtle, making a subtle impact in the game.
Followed up right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to
Subtle is not to be messed with this year.
but if not,
Well, things can go south.
And a pass short. Picks up the 1st down.
It's going to be another first down.
Jarrett is being a very impactful player so far
13 yards
in this half.
and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's
And another quick pass. Oh, yeah, Donahue able to catch it.
Reason with 2 to go on
Upshaw laid his shoulder into him, but it didn't matter.
2nd and a couple. Now a shotgun
And a
snap.
little dump off here. Can't hang on. Upshaw knocking it free this time.
Continue here. After the incompletion,
3rd down and 2 at the 23. Feel like at this point they have to go for it on 4th if they don't pick it up, which they do not. They pick up 1 yard.
only got 1. 4th down.
Rogers out there holding up the 4th down symbol.
to do is lock in on the guy right
And it was actually Robinson who got in there for Rogers who got in there for first contact.
Now here's the
They kick it a field goal.
field goal for 3. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is indeed
Alright, it is good, but not a lot going to help them there.
kind of surprised by
We will see our final drive here.
but this deficit.
Unless there's like a whole bunch of passing yards. If there's a chance for the record to get broken, I will watch it. He's already over 300, but that was a pretty long drive by the Panthers. Alright, let's see what happens here.
Melbourne ready to go again on offense.
Everyone's blinking again. Hillman in the backfield. Audible here from Montgomery. He doesn't want to run it yet.
On 1st and 10.
Little dump off to Oliver. Gets 3.
Tight end Oliver. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
His first catch of the day.
Now from the 28.
And we do see a handoff. Hillman breaking tackles. Picks up 5.
Last play, this time they double it and pick up 6.
He had to fight for every yard on that run.
5 wide here.
And kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing.
Audible from Montgomery.
You'll take every
Dumps it outside, picking up the 1st down. Little tiny out route. Curtis having a big game today. Really, the whole offense is.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah,
And a little dump off here on the curl to Humphrey, picking up a first down, getting beyond the 50-yard line. Probably going to see a handoff to Hillman here. We will not. And he threw that dangerously to Patterson, and the starting center is going down. We have lost another important lineman. 2 backups on the line now. Hillman expected to run behind it. And that was a terrible pass to Oliver there. Alright. Definitely would like to see a handoff to Hillman here. That's not going to happen. And pass caught by Humphrey down to the 10-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving today. I'm impressed with the O-line. This front 7 is really good, and they haven't given up too much today. 5 wide here, probably not the smartest, but off the mark on the comeback route. I think that would have been Hillman again. It was. And a short pass caught by Fuller. Gain of 6, needs 4 yards to get into the end zone. Will Hillman get a handoff indicating a pass on 4th down? No, he will not, but touchdown Curtis. Touchdown number 5 for Chip Montgomery. He wants to get onto the record books early. Alright, we're staying in this. We're seeing if a record could be broken. You know, you gotta have fun once in a while. This is a fun game for the offense. Plus, I want to see more Hillman before he may not be starting the rest of the year. Well, who knows now? You gotta consider some things. With him receiving so well? Okay, I'm not taking Patterson out of the receiving back role. Let's be real. Patterson is explosive in that role. And I think he probably would have been doing better than Hillman in the running game. But it's all good. Forces the passing game to do things. But we're going to need some quicker stops here by the defense if we want to break any records here today. And it looks like they're just going to be content running the ball. Robinson gaining 7 there. 3rd quarter about to come to the end on this drive. Fakes the handoff, passes over the middle, caught at the 40. Morgan not having a good day, barely over 100 passing yards so far. And another handoff here, taken down. No gain by Dent.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Here's Morgan.
And pass caught beyond the 50-yard line. That'll be the last play before the 4th quarter begins. Panthers definitely moving well here late in the game.
They won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now.
And a pass outside, broken up. Good play. It's the backup free safety Sheldon, I think. Or maybe that's the secondary slot. Suttle was getting off the edge, forcing the pass outside to Jet, loss of 2. Yeah, Hillman's better. Receiving anyways. And the screen set up here, it's a good one. Spinning off a defender, breaking a couple tackles, picking up the first down. Had he not gotten that spin off though, it would have been a tackle for loss. Well, not loss, but behind the first down. Alright, short pass, caught by Jet. 3 yards, he's at 1 yard in the receiving game now. Hand off to Jet going outside. He's definitely having a better rushing game than Hillman though. If he was the starter, he would have way more yards. It's in the backfield here again. And pressure coming. Taken down by Suttle. The initial pressure came from Griffin. Suttle ends it though. I've definitely liked what I've seen from Griffin so far. I think I want to see him play against a better O-line though. This O-line is not very good. They're going to go for it here. A lot of push from the line, and he gets the pass off. First down to the 5-yard line. Fakes the handoff to the outside. Pressure coming from Griffin, and he gets around him, and Suttle throws it away. Robinson almost got a sack as well. And a good handoff here into the end zone. First touchdown of the day for the Panthers. Probably just watch one more drive. We're going to know if the record's going to be broken or not by that point, and I'm pretty sure it's not. But we'll see if he can get over 400 passing yards. Now they might be going for an onside kick here. Maybe. I mean, if they want any chance of winning this impossible to win game, that's what they would have to do. So they are down mucho points right now. And they were lucky to get that one, picking up that 4th down and super long. Alright. Montgomery coming out. We're ready to get this game going. Hand off here to Hillman. This is going to be his best run of the day. And the third O-lineman is going down. We don't have the depth to handle this. Luckily, again, just going over to the bench. We're definitely going to have some injuries, though. And no gain there for Hillman. 3rd down and inches. Come on, Hillman, you want to see more of yourself playing. You got to get this first down. He gets it, and he picks up the first down. Hillman gonna get a lot more reps here, and that's exactly what we want to see. This O-line is atrocious, though. Probably gonna see a pass here on this set of downs. Screen was blown up. O-line could not protect long enough. Definitely gonna see a pass here. And not gonna pick up the first down. Fuller had a good catch there, but not enough. Punt team gonna come out. We're gonna start the simming here.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Very good opening game of the season. Liked what I saw out of Hillman in the receiving game. Hopefully we're not going to see too much of a bigger role in this season. I hate for him to have to take over for Patterson for a significant amount of time. Don't get me wrong, Hillman looks like he could be a good player. This was a very good front seven he was going up against. It's not an easy game to get yards on. But I want to see Patterson playing a starting role. Especially after I just paid him. 380 and 5 touchdowns for Montgomery today. 51 yards for Hillman. Yeah, you look at their averages, Jet would have had a better game. Patterson had 5 yards before getting injured, -3 for Montgomery. 114 and a touchdown for Humphrey, 87 and a touchdown for Curtis, 85 and 2 touchdowns for Hillman. Was over 100 all-purpose today. 53 and a touchdown for Fuller, 38 for Branch, 3 for Oliver. 3 sacks by Suttle, 1 by Dent, and half by Griffin and Caver. Interceptions, we didn't have any today. Had a forced fumble by Kramer was the player giving it, and Hugh Bond's able to pick it up. Looks like Kramer came across and punched it out. Oh. I was like, huh? I think it was the first touchdown. Yeah, it was the first touchdown of the game. 60-yard touchdown for his first career touchdown. Alright, that's going to be the thumbnail there. Very good opening game for this season. Especially against a team that played in the NFC Championship game. That's the kind of games you want to get blowout victories in. Let's go zone. Alright, and he gets +1 zone coverage, tying him up. Perfect. Gotta do our scouting. More than likely, it's going to be Patterson. He was out for the entirety of the game, it only makes sense. The others probably floated back in. That's the only injury I can see making sense there. And it's actually Branson, which in a way is worse. Patterson will be back in his starting role, but he's going to have a significant hole in his right tackle spot. Ew. That entire side of the line is just ugly. I mean, the right guard is not ugly. He's actually probably a pretty solid player, but good lord. Region breakdown, talk to me. Surprise, surprise, the interior of this line, or the centers, keep being brought up. So, but it looks like right tackle is strong like normal. Looks like it's a good receiver class as well. maybe even defensive ends and stuff, which isn't a huge need unless we're losing them this year. But I would say we could fire this guy, and definitely these guys with running backs. And the safety should be fine for some years, so we will continue the quarterback trend though, not here obviously. I feel like our interior O-line and our interior D-line are our biggest weaknesses right now. And depth at linebacker is also kind of rough. But receiver could also get into a bad spot. We'll go Calvin Johnson there. Go DT middle linebacker, although I'm pretty confident in our defensive tackles now. Outside linebacker and middle linebacker. And then something with quarterback in it. Let's go QB wide receiver. Alright, region breakdown. Well, let's just kind of throw them in places. And see how the algorithm likes it. Not the algorithm, but okay, so we need to change that. I did not notice that. We actually have no strengths anywhere. Okay, hold on. This National Scout is getting fired. The interior of the line is complete trash in this class. Is what we just learned. Let's go defensive end and outside linebacker. I could actually see this being a year where we end up losing either Caver or Subtle, and which will bring me to tears. Alright, hold on. Scouts. Let's assign this man to the national. And let's jumble these up. Let's go west. Put that at northeast. Southeast. And let's go central. Let's see. Did that fix it? A little bit there. A little bit there. A little bit there. No and no. So quarterback and wide receiver. Wide receiver. Okay. That's the one with quarterback. Let's move that one to west. This one's going to the west. This one will go to the southeast. Let's move this one to central. And this one to southeast. See if that fixes it. Yes, yes, no, no, no. Okay, epic failure. Northeast needs to be the one with the receiver. If there's the outside linebacker, middle linebacker, one throw there, and then whichever's left. Gosh dang it. That one's in the northeast, which I think was actually fine. And then we'll put this at southeast. No. Yes. No. I think this is... Gosh dang it. I think this one is gonna northeast and this one is southeast. I think that's right. I may have just completely messed it up all over again. Let's see. Yes, entirely. Northeast is our wide receiver one. Central is the linebackers, and southeast is the other. Alright, northeast here. Central here. Okay, and there's just no boost to that one. Perfect, alright. Everybody's happy. Except for the tight ends, which is fine. Okay, now I'm finally done with that and I can move on in peace. We know we are just in a massive tie, though, with a bunch of other teams in our division. We'll see who ends up on top. The Dolphins, we end up at third. We do end up with a player of the week, though, obviously, Chip Montgomery. No interceptions, 5 touchdowns, almost 400 passing yards. Other side, though, let's go back in there. Over 400, 3 touchdowns, sacked 4 times. That's a good sign for a team that just had 4 sacks. Alright, but that's going to end this one here. Hooday to all you Bengals fans out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.